Behold the Grand Canyon, a mesmerizing wonder etched by stratified bands of vibrant red rock, standing as a revered marvel within the United States and across the globe. Fondly known as the bedrock of history, it encapsulates epochs of our planet's past, with each rock layer preserving a unique chapter in the saga of Earth's evolution. Recently, a team of distinguished experts embarked on a profound journey to unveil the mysteries concealed within the Grand Canyon's rugged terrain. What they unearthed promises to rewrite the annals of our understanding and reshape the narrative of this iconic landmark. Join us on a riveting expedition as we delve into the astonishing revelations brought forth by these intrepid scientists in the heart of the Grand Canyon. Number 10. Some weird prehistoric life forms. Found in the heart of the Grand Canyon, an extraordinary journey into prehistory began when a massive rock tumbled from a towering cliff, revealing intriguing markings that caught the attention of geologist Alan Krill. Hiking along the Bright Angel Trail with his student, Krill's sharp eye noticed rock engravings resembling footprints. These markings sparked his curiosity, prompting him to photograph them and share the images with his friend, paleontologist Stephen Rowland, renowned for his work at the Washoe Hunting Ground in Carson City. Rowland's analysis of the images unveiled a groundbreaking revelation. The markings were ancient fossilized tracks dating back an astonishing 313 million years. They provided the earliest evidence of vertebrate animals within the Grand Canyon, attributed to amniotes, egg-laying creatures. The key to their remarkable preservation lay in the massive rock that had fallen from the 314-million-year-old Monongahela Formation, protecting these footprints in the sands of time. Further scrutiny of the tracks revealed a tale of two reptilian beings. One, approximately a foot in length, exhibited a distinctive sideways stepping pattern known as a lateral sequence gait. The debate among scientists revolved around whether these tracks represented two separate reptiles or a single one at different times. Regardless, the discovery showcased ancient crawling vertebrates, a phenomenon previously unseen in the region, and predated other evidence by 8 million years. Nevertheless, controversy simmered within the scientific community, as interpretations and debates over rock dating and track origins persisted. Mark Nibel, a paleontology program manager at the Grand Canyon, acknowledged the disputes but praised Krill for his keen observation. These ancient imprints had been in plain sight of countless visitors, yet it took Krill's discerning eye to unearth this prehistoric treasure, forever altering our understanding of the Grand Canyon's hidden history. Number 9. Sloth Dung Cave. Hidden within the majestic cliffs of the Grand Canyon lies a secret world of caves adorned with remnants of ancient life. Many remain unaware of these subterranean wonders, which offer a captivating glimpse into the region's distant past. Carved over eons, these caves vary in size, with some so narrow that entry demands crawling on all fours, while others provide ample space for exploration without brushing against the walls. Throughout history, these caves have served as ideal habitats for a diverse range of creatures, including wood rats, bats, birds, as well as long-extinct mountain goats and sloths. Thanks to Arizona's arid climate, the bones of these animals have been extraordinarily well preserved in their dry state, allowing researchers to unlock valuable insights into the events that unfolded some 40,000 years ago during the Ice Age. The scientific exploration of these fossils commenced with the discovery of Rampart Cave in 1936, situated at the far western end of the canyon, perched at an elevation of 534 meters. Inside, scientists stumbled upon an unusual sight: piles of dung, resembling recently excreted matter, but belonging to a roughly 9-foot-long, 500-pound sloth that had vanished from the Earth over 10 millennia ago. Radiocarbon dating revealed that these dung piles had rested in the cave for an extended period, ranging from 11,000 to 40,000 years. Analyses of the feces offered insight into the dietary habits of these ancient creatures, shedding light on the regional flora, including globe mallow, Mormon tea, saltbush, catclaw cacti, reeds, and yucca. The caves also harbored neatly arranged piles of wood rat droppings, providing tangible records of animal and plant remains undisturbed for millennia in the Grand Canyon. Among the remarkable discoveries within these caves were the skulls of Harrington mountain goats, a species described by paleontologist Chester Stock in the 1930s. These goats had roamed the land for at least 19,000 years, sharing their existence with the Shasha ground sloth, an imposing giant hairy Nothrotherap. Furthermore, the caves concealed mummified bats, including condors, exquisitely preserved to such an extent that even their skin and intricate details remained intact on certain bones. Chemical analyses by Steve Emsley, a biology professor at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, unveiled that the Grand Canyon condors likely feasted on megafauna that would eventually face extinction. These caves, shrouded in mystery and holding the secrets of eons past, provide a rare window into the grand tapestry of life that once thrived within the confines of the Grand Canyon's rocky embrace. Number 8. The Colorado River. This river, stretching over 1,450 miles from its origin in the Rocky Mountains, meanders through deep canyons and rugged terrain, sculpting breathtaking landscapes along its journey. The Grand Canyon stands as one of its most renowned segments, a testament to the river's powerful influence in shaping natural wonders, from deserts to waterfalls, canyons to lush wetlands, and finally into the Gulf of California. The Colorado River has been a source of beauty and recreation, supporting activities like kayaking, canoeing, and excursions. Yet a pressing concern looms over this majestic river. It is rapidly dwindling. Scientists warn of its impending drought crisis if immediate action isn't taken. Environmentalists argue that this predicament has been brewing for decades, exacerbated in recent years due to dangerously low levels in the major reservoirs. The construction of dams and the diversion of water to rapidly expanding cities like Los Angeles, Phoenix, and San Diego have significantly reduced the inflow into the once grand river. Notably, the Glen Canyon Dam stands as a prime example, a structure considered by engineers as essential but deemed hazardous by environmentalists since its inception. While the river still flows freely through the Grand Canyon, and boaters continue to navigate Nevada and Arizona's Lake Mead, the largest reservoir in the United States by water capacity, there's an alarming sight at the lake's edge: rock walls exposed by receding water levels. The Glen Canyon Dam, a half-century-old creation, gave rise to Lake Powell, a reservoir originally intended for hydropower generation. However, water levels have dwindled to a point where hydropower production is no longer viable. This dwindling water level poses a critical threat to water supplies for regions like California, Arizona, Mexico, and even Nevada. In response, environmental groups have urged politicians to invest in revamping the Glen Canyon Dam's plumbing system. By modernizing the dam's infrastructure, there's hope that sufficient room can be created for water to flow into the Colorado River once more, averting a potential catastrophe. The urgency of the situation cannot be overstated, for the Colorado River, a natural wonder of the world, teeters on the brink of a perilous drought. Timely intervention may be the key to preserving this iconic waterway for future generations to cherish and enjoy. Number 7. Uranium found. The discovery of uranium deposits within the Grand Canyon is a matter of grave concern, particularly considering the cultural and spiritual significance of this extraordinary landscape to at least 11 Native American tribes. While one might assume such a revered place should be safeguarded from uranium contamination, the reality is quite the opposite. Beyond the park's boundaries, numerous uranium mines and hundreds of mining claims pose a serious threat to the preservation of this natural wonder. Uranium deposits are nestled deep within layers of sandstone, siltstone, and mudstone, particularly in geological formations known as breccia pipes. This region first drew miners' attention in the 1870s, and uranium mining near Grand Canyon National Park began in earnest during the 1950s, with operations such as the Orphan Mine, situated just 2 miles from Grand Canyon Village. Over the years, at least 8 uranium mines have operated in close proximity to the park, including the currently active Canyon Mine, now renamed Pinyon Plain Mine. This mine stands as the highest-grade uranium mine under development in the US. However, it poses a significant threat to the springs within the Grand Canyon. The early 2000s saw a surge in uranium prices, attracting companies to the Grand Canyon region in pursuit of high-grade ore. By the decade's end, thousands of mining claims had been staked on public lands surrounding the park. Thankfully, the collective efforts of anglers, local governments, hunters, and native communities led to a successful campaign that secured a temporary mining ban near the Grand Canyon. One such group is the Havasupai Tribe, residing deep within the canyon, reliant on a spring-fed creek for their essential needs, including drinking, cooking, and irrigating their crops. They also utilize the water for various ceremonial and cultural purposes, expressing valid concerns that Canyon Mine may endanger the underground water sustaining the springs within their village. In 2012, a 20-year ban on uranium mining was instituted on approximately 1 million acres of public lands encircling the Grand Canyon. However, this relief is temporary, leaving the Havasupai and others uneasy, as mining companies eagerly await the potential lifting or expiration of the ban. As of May 2022, almost 600 mining claims remained active on national forests and other public lands in the vicinity of the Grand Canyon, despite multiple congressional attempts to enact permanent prohibitions on new mining operations in the area. The urgency of protecting the Grand Canyon from the threat of uranium mining is evident, as it continues to be a matter of contention and concern for those who cherish this iconic natural wonder. Number 6. The Mulan Monster. One of the most intriguing tales associated with the Grand Canyon is that of the Mulan Monster, also dubbed Arizona's Bigfoot. These elusive creatures are said to inhabit the densely forested landscapes of the Mulan Rim, a towering cliff that stretches over 2,000 feet from northern Yavapai County to the New Mexico border. The first reported sighting of this ape-like beast in the vicinity of the Grand Canyon dates back to 1903, when explorer Ingvald Walter Stevens had a chilling encounter. Stevens described the creature as a large, hairy humanoid, reminiscent of the legendary Bigfoot or Sasquatch. He recounted its immense strength, agility, and uncanny ability to stealthily navigate the rugged woodlands of the canyon, Even cryptozoology enthusiast Don Davis was a firm believer in the Mulan Monster. His conviction stemmed from a personal experience in the mid-1940s during a Boy Scout trip near Payson. Davis claimed to have come face-to-face with a towering, shaggy creature sporting an expressionless face and head with a square shape. According to anecdotal accounts from the canyon, this enigmatic being stands over 7 feet tall, walks upright, sports 2-inch long claws, and is covered in thick hair. It emits a pungent odor reminiscent of decaying fish or rotting meat, often mimicking the sounds of wildlife in its surroundings, even producing an eerie scream akin to a woman's cry in moments of great peril. While Stevens and Davis shared their compelling testimonies, they failed to convince the majority of scientists. Many attribute these sightings to either hoaxes or misidentifications, suggesting that the alleged monster may have been a large standing grizzly bear. To this day, the existence of the Mulan Monster remains unconfirmed, so if you ever find yourself amidst the Mogollon Rim and you hear a spine-chilling scream or stumble upon impossibly wide footprints, exercise caution and retreat, for the wild man of the woods may be lurking, waiting for that elusive moment to strike, or at the very least, curiously raid your campsite. Number 5. The Luxury Suite. Amid the rising tensions of the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1961, with fears of impending nuclear strikes looming, President John F. Kennedy took a visionary step to secure a safe haven for Americans in the event of a catastrophic attack. He identified the Grand Canyon as the ideal location for protective measures, leading to the creation of luxury suite caves designed to shelter citizens in the face of disaster. Each cave was thoughtfully stocked with enough provisions to sustain over 2,000 people for a month. Thankfully, the feared nuclear fallout never materialized, and instead, the luxury suite caves evolved into a unique tourist attraction within the Grand Canyon. Nestled approximately 220 feet beneath the surface, these subterranean chambers are often referred to as the world's quietest, darkest, and oldest underground hotel. Their remarkable geological features date back over 65 million years, showcasing a mesmerizing journey through time. Remarkably, the emergency rations stored within these caves remained fresh and usable even after 40 years. This longevity is owed to the Grand Canyon's naturally dry climate, which acts as a preservative for everything within its depths. The suite offers a host of amenities, including a lounge area with a television, a record player, comfortable beds, and a library to ensure the comfort of its guests. Additionally, running water is available, although it necessitates the manual transport of several hundred gallons down to the cave, a testament to the exceedingly dry and humidity-free underground climate. The unique conditions of this underground haven prevent the survival of any form of life, from rats to insects, ensuring the security of the stored provisions. However, it's worth noting that this luxurious suite is not entirely private. It serves as part of the attractions within the national park. To experience this extraordinary retreat, one must be willing to pay a nightly rate of $900, a small price to pay for the chance to explore this captivating, history-laden underground realm within the Grand Canyon. Number 4. The Grand Canyon's terrifying creation. Stretching approximately 277 miles in length, up to 18 miles in width, and plunging over a mile in depth, the Grand Canyon stands as a geological marvel, preserving billions of years of Earth's history within its intricate rock layers. The story of the Grand Canyon's formation unfolds around 70 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period, when the region was a relatively flat expanse. Over time, tectonic forces and the uplifting of the Colorado Plateau initiated the transformation of this landscape. Approximately 6 million years ago, the Colorado River began its relentless journey, gradually carving its path through the ascending plateau. As the river relentlessly cut through layers of rock, it unveiled a breathtaking display of geological formations, a testament to millions of years of Earth's evolution. The river's unceasing flow relentlessly eroded the sedimentary rock layers, primarily composed of sandstone, limestone, and shale, forming the canyon's iconic walls. While the Colorado River played a central role in this dramatic process, other factors shaped the canyon's terrain. Climate fluctuations over millions of years influenced erosion rates, with colder periods intensifying the impact of glaciers and freeze-thaw cycles, and warmer periods enabling greater water flow. In some areas, the presence of resistant rock layers, like durable sandstones, tempered the erosive forces, resulting in the formation of awe-inspiring cliffs and steep slopes. Today, visitors to the Grand Canyon can witness the ongoing erosional forces at work, as the Colorado River continues to mold and reshape this remarkable natural wonder. It stands as a living testament to the dynamic forces of nature and serves as a vivid reminder of our planet's intricate geological past. Number 3. The unsolved case of disappearing and reappearing bodies. In 2021, a perplexing case unfolded at the Grand Canyon, when a body was discovered roughly 430 feet below the rim, at Havasupai Point. The deceased was believed to be Gabor Berchi Tongsanyi, a 45-year-old Hungarian man, reported missing by his family to the Las Vegas police. Authorities swiftly launched a search operation, which took an unexpected turn when they found the Hungarian man's car and personal belongings at the park's visitor center. As the search continued, another shocking discovery emerged. Another body, this one belonging to Scott Walsh. Walsh had last been seen disembarking from a shuttle bus at the south rim of the park back in 2015. His remains were located at a distance of almost 5 kilometers. What made the situation even more perplexing was the fact that his clothing blended seamlessly with the surroundings, and his body was positioned in a way that rendered it nearly invisible. Questions abounded as to why these bodies had remained undetected by authorities for so long. The answer lay within the complex geology of the Grand Canyon, often likened to a layered cake of geological history. While the surface rock formations have been neatly stacked for millions of years, deep within the canyon lies a vast gap between these layers, concealing many secrets from human view. Recent discoveries have started shedding light on this enigmatic space, helping to explain why previously unknown bodies keep emerging from the canyon's depths. In the course of searching these gaps, a large box-like structure was unearthed, sparking curiosity and speculation. However, due to fears and concerns surrounding the mysterious box's contents, it was never opened. The question remains, what do you believe might have been inside the box, and would you have dared to open it? Number 2. The Tucson Ruins. The Grand Canyon, with its timeless expanse, has borne witness to the passage of countless lives and civilizations, each leaving behind its unique tales. Among those who established enduring roots in the Grand Canyon region were the ancestral Puebloans, believed to be ancestors of modern-day Hopi, Zuni, and other Puebloan tribes. Archaeological data, including tree ring records from juniper trees commonly found in Puebloan dwellings, indicate that the Tucson settlement, situated a few miles from the southern edge of the Grand Canyon, was constructed around 1185 AD. This ancient pueblo boasted a rich tapestry of agricultural fields, communal structures, dwellings, and religious edifices, painting a picture of life dating back nearly 800 years. At the heart of the Tucson ruins lies a central plaza, encircled by storage rooms, living quarters, and kivas. The plaza's strategic orientation toward the south was intended to harness the warmth of the sun during the cooler seasons. The single-story living quarters, crafted from rock and wood, featured 3 to 4 main rooms, while storage rooms stockpiled dried food reserves, essential for survival during harsh winter months. The ruins also housed 2 kivas, circular ceremonial structures, which continue to play a vital role in modern Puebloan religious ceremonies and festivals. Kivas are typically subterranean, accessed by ladders through roof holes. However, the presence of the robust Kaibab limestone prevented the ancient inhabitants from digging deeply into the ground to construct their kivas. In the 1930s, with the authorization of the National Park Service, archaeologists from Gila Pueblo in Globe, Arizona, conducted excavations at the Tucson ruins. Their commitment included the promise to establish an adjacent museum to interpret the site, and an agreement that half of any artifacts uncovered would remain at the Grand Canyon. This museum, initially known as the Wayside Museum of Archaeology, now stands as the renowned Tucson Museum. Constructed in 1932, the museum is a modest 2-room stone building with wooden beams, designed to blend seamlessly with the ancient Puebloan settlement of 800 years ago. Its exhibits encompass both the archaeological and modern histories of 5 major tribes connected to the Grand Canyon: the Havasupai, Hopi, Hualapai, Navajo, and Paiute. A highlight of the museum's collection is a display of split-twig figurines dating back 2,000 to 4,000 years. Although not found at the Tucson ruin itself, these figurines, collected from caves in the Grand Canyon, serve as poignant evidence of the enduring human presence in this remarkable landscape, shaped and cherished by Native Americans over the ages. Number 1. The Havasupai Tribe. Nestled within the heart of the Grand Canyon, the Havasupai people, also known as the Havasubaja, call Supai Canyon their home. They represent one of the smallest American Indian nations in the United States, inhabiting a remote corner where mail is transported by mule, reflecting the isolation and unique challenges of their existence. Historically, their territory extended across a broader region, reaching south to Bill Williams Mountain and east to the Little Colorado River. Their way of life varies with the seasons as they adapt to the vertical layers of the Grand Canyon. During the fall and winter, they reside on the Colorado Plateau near the canyon's rim, engaging in hunting and gathering for sustenance. When spring and summer arrive, Havasupai families descend to the fertile Tonto platform, tending to crops like corn, beans, squash, melons, and pumpkins. To safeguard their crops from insects and pests, shelters are constructed alongside the fields. The Havasupai have distinct architectural styles, with round, thatched-roofed structures made of willow and straight brush. Their sleeping patterns involve positioning their heads eastward, a belief they hold to prevent nightmares. For centuries, the Havasupai lived in relative isolation until Spanish priest Francisco Garces visited Havasu Canyon in 1776, marking their first contact with European explorers. Later, in the late 1880s, Euro-American newcomers followed trails established by the Puebloan Havasupai and ancient Hopi, discovering ancient irrigation systems and farms, now known as Indian Garden. The Havasupai's homeland gained attention with the opening of the Santa Fe Railroad to the Grand Canyon in 1901. President Theodore Roosevelt's visit in 1903 was a turning point, as he informed Havasupai individuals residing at Indian Garden about the establishment of a national park and the need for them to relocate. Although one Havasupai family followed Roosevelt's advice and moved, another chose to remain in the Indian Garden with their spouse until forcibly removed by the National Park Service in 1928. In 1975, President Gerald Ford returned 183,000 acres of canyon rim territory to the tribe, expanding their reservation to its current 518-acre size. Today, the Havasupai people have adapted to their evolving circumstances, relying on tourism, farming, and wage labor for their livelihoods. They serve as guardians of the Grand Canyon, preserving their cultural heritage amidst the awe-inspiring landscapes that surround them.